All right, Shalom. All praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Makakudash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, and Shalom to you brothers across the world pushing this truth and sincerity. I'm Karat Zakba, back with another show, and the title of the show is going to be called Strive for the Truth unto Death. All right, so we're going to jump right into the scriptures, and we're going to get Ecclesiasticus chapter 4, verse 28. It says, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. Yeah, that's right. So we supposed to, pretty much, fight hard to, keep this truth. Okay. No matter what, because the times to come is gonna get, real bad, real hectic out here, and Esau, he's targeting the men of the Lord to try to destroy them in these last days. But and Esau's going to try to get the men of the Lord to denounce this truth. Okay? But what we supposed to strive for the truth unto death, man. So no matter what happens, we got to, keep the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So it says, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. Yeah, because at the end of the day, the Lord is the one who's going to fight for us. Okay? And you have many examples throughout the Bible. All right? You have many examples of righteous men who, who pretty much, held on to the truth, man, to the point of death, where they was condemned to death. And the Lord did fight for them. You have the example Daniel when he was thrown in the lion's den. Okay. For pretty much not going against the words of the Lord or not denouncing his power. He was thrown in the lion's den, and what? The Lord, protected him in that lion's den. You have the example of Meshach, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, okay, and how they was thrown in the burning furnace, okay, for not following after the ways of the heathen and keeping the word of the Lord, and they was thrown in that burning furnace. But what? The Lord protected them in that furnace, okay. The Lord, kept them from burning in that fire. All right. So we read these accounts. The scriptures say everything that is written before time is written for our learning. So these things is gonna happen in these times. All right, during the time of the end, these events is gonna reoccur upon the men of the Lord, where the men of the Lord is gonna be put in that position of denouncing the truth or die. And we're supposed to be ready to die for this word. All right, we're supposed to be ready to die for this word. At the end of the day, the Lord is the one who's going to fight for us, in that situation. Okay. Real quick, let me go to Revelations chapter, I believe it's 2 and 10. Revelations 2 and 10 says, fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Yeah, and who's the devil, man? It's talking about the so-called white man, Esau. He's the devil. All right? And in these last days, he's going to cast some of the men of the Lord into prisons. All right? You had the brother Judah, who brought out, he had a dream about how Esau was going to roll on the men of the Lord, and pretty much, grab us up and detain us. So, but hey, that's the scriptures. The scriptures tell us that the devil shall cast some of you into prison. It says the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. And yeah, and that's gonna be a situation where we're gonna be tried, okay? Whether we're gonna be for this truth or not, okay? And that situation is we're gonna know, yeah, we're gonna fold or stay strong. And Lord willing, we stay strong in that time. It says, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Yeah, so the Lord said, be thou faithful unto death. Okay? Because, hey, man, it might get to the point, because Esau, they're going to try to deem us as terrorists, try to take away our rights, or we don't have rights in that, in that day or so. And they're going to be like, hey, you denounce what you, believe in, or we're going to put you to death. Okay, and you got to be like, you got to have the spirit of, well, the Lord willing, he put the spirit on us to choose death. Okay? And it is in the hands of the Lord from there, whether, what happens after that, man. However the Lord would deliver you, or if that's going to be spiritual power coming upon you, or if you might have to be, a martyr for the Lord's sake. All right, it's all in the hands of the Lord, but you're supposed to be ready to die for this truth in that day. And at the end of the day, the Lord gonna give you a crown of life. Okay, where you're gonna be ruling in the kingdom of heaven over your enemies. And if you die in this truth, you're gonna come back with Yahweh Shah anyway, in the angels. So this is Revelations chapter 12 and 12. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Yeah. And Esau know that his days are limited. The elites know that. They know the Lord is getting ready to come back, and that's why they're trying to do things to stop the second coming. All right, Esau, he's building his space force. We have his army out of space to try to fight against the angels and Yahweh Shah coming back. So, he knows he have but a short time. So he's quickly preparing his new world order to bring about. I'm gonna get 2nd Esdras 16 and 70. The 2nd Esdras 16:70 says, For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord, and they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods, and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Yeah, so what's that going, that insurrection? In Esau, he has his martial law into play. He has his foreign troops. All right, and you have everything on lockdown. He's gonna be targeting Jake, locking down the ghettos. They showed you that in The Purge 2, I believe. Where pretty much Esau is ready to ready to purge on Jake, man, and that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna be ready to lock Jake down, but ultimately they want to gather the men of the Lord, all right, to try to detain them, to destroy them, all right, and that's gonna be gonna be part of our trial. That's gonna be part of us being tried by the Most High to see who's gonna be ready to die for the truth. Okay, to have that mindset, and the Lord will fight from us. There. So hey, it's those times is gonna happen. Those times is gonna come right around the corner. So we gotta gear our mind up for it. But at the end of the day, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is in control, and He has power to deliver us out of that situation. So I'm gonna get one more scripture. I'm gonna get Psalms 91. All right, this Psalms 91. I'm gonna start from the top. It says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." And that's right. And what's the secret place? This truth. All right. This secret place is the truth of the truth, man. Of the truth of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay. Because us out there on the highways and byways, teaching this word and knowing this knowledge is still a mystery to the rest of the world, which they can't understand. All right, because they're blinded from it. So this is the secret place that we're dwelling in. It says, "I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, and Him will I trust." Yeah, so we gotta trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and trust in His name, believe on that name. Okay. It says, "Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowlers, and from the noisome pestilence." Yeah, and that's from that destruction. Okay, the Lord's gonna deliver us from the destruction of Babylon, which is gonna come by the way of them ICBM nuclear missiles. All right, that's that noisome pestilence. It says, "He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler." Yeah, and those feathers and those wings are going into those so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of the Lord. And that's how the righteous men, the elect, are going to be delivered out of this place, by being beamed up in those ships. Okay? So it says, "He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler." Yeah, and this truth, man, is our shield and buckler, the word of the Lord. All right, and that's what's going to keep us stable in the times of the end. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. Yeah, so when all this destruction come upon this place, we don't have to be afraid, man, because the Lord is gonna deliver us. Okay, He's gonna deliver us out of that thermonuclear destruction that's gonna come upon Babylon and destroy the whole land. And it says, "1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right side, right at that right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Yeah, because when the Lord bring these plagues, all right, on full blast, a lot of people are gonna die. But the righteous men, they just gonna behold the wicked, being put to death with their eyes. All right? And the plagues of the Lord is not gonna touch the men of the Lord. Only with thy eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, which are the plagues that's gonna come upon this Babylon. Famines, um, pestilence, the wars, civil wars, martial law, and that thermonuclear fire. That's what we're gonna see the wicked go through. It says, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge. It says, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. Yeah. So, this truth, man, calling on the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, believing in on him, having faith in his word. All right. We made that our habitation. Okay. And by us doing that, and striving for the truth into death. And by us doing that, the Lord he's going to fight for us and protect us from the plagues that's going to come upon the earth. It says, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angel charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. Yeah. So the Lord had to have his angels, watching over us and protecting us. Okay. And so we could be delivered out of the plagues that's gonna come upon the world. All right. So we continue to strive for this truth unto death, man, and let the Lord fight for us and deliver us. All right. And with that, I'm gonna say all praises due to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kudash, double honors to the apostles of GMS, and shalom to the elect. Shalom.